Sweltering was the first word to come to mind when I rolled into Lemon Bay on a July Tuesday morning. I was in town to talk with a fine southern gentleman by the name of Herb Stevens about some repairs to the old chapel building. I rolled through the section of Englewood nestled up against the actual Lemon Bay to see that it was a town of mostly retirees living in little cement boxes, 1,500 square feet or less. All throughout there was an air of tranquility, and everywhere off of the main strip felt like a quiet beach vacation. But there wasn't any luxury, just relaxation. It's a small section of town, and everywhere, like much of Southwest Florida, was within walking distance to the water. Lemon Bay itself was an inviting 86 degrees and crystal clear for as far as I could wade out without getting my flat front khaki shorts soaked. Before the early 1800s, when the Spanish conquistadors kicked in the door to Lemon Bay, it was settled by the Calusa Indians, who were master watermen of sorts. I'd expected to see some sort of citrus trees peppered in between the rows of tiny neighborhood houses. However, there was not a lemon in sight. I did, however, meet an older English gentleman by the name of Jonathan, who was in town for the sole purpose of chasing a photograph of the white-crowned pigeon. There were a few businesses within the area that I explored, but it seemed like most things hadn't yet recovered from the hurricane damage they received just a year ago. The crown jewel of Lemon Bay, other than the bay itself, was where I took this last clip at Indian Mound Park.